Between the fold and the flip, which one are you getting and why?
Do you know what? I have both, right? I got the flip too and the fold. Honestly, I'm torn. I don't know which one. I love both equally.
Welcome to the world of e-tech.
We've been folding and flipping since we got here. Just by me, we have the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. Amazing device. We're going to spend more time talking about this device. And yes, you get to see the fold and then the flip very soon. The third generation from Samsung. Let's get it.
Obviously, the flip is sexy, it's sleek, and I like the fact that now the camera, the screen has been made a little big, so you don't have to flip in order for you to take pictures and stuff like that. And it's such an icebreaker when you have the Z Flip. I remember when I had my Z Flip, anywhere I go, is that a phone or is that your powder or is that a mirror? And immediately it breaks the ice and like, oh, it's actually a phone. Oh, can I see it? Obviously, because of the pandemic, you won't give your phone to anybody. But, I like the Z Flip. And for what it's worth as well, the fold is also quite, it feels like I'm holding a mini computer in my hands. So they both serve different purposes, but at the end of the day, they're both sexy. So I don't know. I'm torn. I love both equally.
Have you been keeping fit?
I haven't been doing that so much now as compared to last year during the pandemic, but I do when I can.
And with a smartwatch?
With a smartwatch, absolutely. Look, it's one of my favorite things from Samsung. I like the fact that even when I'm walking, it tells. Even when you're on an elliptical, when you're doing a cardio, whatever it is, it tells you that you're doing it. During the lockdown, I was able to track my steps, track the number of minutes I was running, the number of kilometers I run. It was amazing, and that's how I lost so much weight. So I had a bit of an issue sleeping at night. So one of the things that I was using as well was I was counting, because anytime I woke up in the morning, I felt really tired. So now the watch was able to tell me if I went into like a deep sleep or I didn't go into a deep sleep. So one of those things, some of those, that actually helped me know that, okay, there's something I must do at night, maybe drink some chamomile tea or something in order for me to be able to relax and then sleep, have a deep, good night's sleep. So that also helps, especially when you work out.
Are you the type of person who prefers to use your buds for just phone calls or for music?
For music, definitely for music, when I'm at the gym especially. Because a lot of times when you're at the gym, you also want to be focused. You don't want to seem like you just want to be focused. So music is something that helps motivate me on the treadmill and all that good stuff. Especially when I'm playing upbeat music, I work out to the music that I'm listening to. And people think I'm crazy when I'm in the gym, but I know what I'm listening to, and it's blocked all the noise in the gym, and I'm literally listening to my own music in my ears, which is amazing.
Were you at the last Unpacked?
No, I think the last one I did was virtually. I joined virtually. Yeah, I joined virtually.
What did you see here that blew you away? I think we're on the third generation of phones.
Oh yes, it's a lot of new technology, syncing your watch so that you can even listen to music when you leave your phone through your buds. There's a lot of advancement. Even when you look at the phones in themselves, comparing the previous editions and the new one, being able to answer your phone from the flip while it's still closed, even taking pictures and videos. There's a lot of advancement, and I think that is how technology is supposed to be. It's supposed to fit into our lifestyle. And what we saw today was that Samsung is pushing it so that the technology we love, they are advancing it, and not just advancing it, but it's usable and it fits into our lifestyle. So that's, in a nutshell, what I took away from today's launch.
So between the fold and the flip, which one are you getting yourself?
Well, I think for some reason the flip looks very feminine, and so it has to be the fold.
And finally, the under display technology with the camera. What's your opinion on that?
I think everybody has had that experience. Sometimes I'm watching a video and then I realize that the camera button is really it's there, it's staring at you and it's covering something. So it takes away something, not much, but to have a technology that allows you to seamlessly enjoy the media content you are watching without that little interference makes all the difference. So I think they did a very good job. It's extra space to do more things, and it's a wonderful technology.
Samsung has brought us a new third generation fold and flip. It looks like they skipped one generation when it comes to the flip. Yeah.
Because they wanted them to be at par. The same thing they did with the Note line. They had to skip one. There was no, it was the S line after the whole Note 7 debacle. No, was it? No, it's actually, we never had a Note 6. We went straight to a Note 7 from a Note 5. Yes, we went to the Note 7, so it was never a Note 6. They just wanted them to be in line. So Note being in line with S, and then Fold being in line with Flip. So yeah.
So you've spent some time with the fold and flip. Let's talk about features. What makes them unique?
Well, first off, it's a foldable phone. You're getting a phone that gets a bigger screen. Imagine having your normal phone, then you open it into a tablet. I don't like carrying multiple devices because I'm careless. I can lose one. So having one that can double as two is actually a good thing. So a phone that can become a tablet, it serves a lot of purposes. And the fact that, and I have been saying this, S Pen to the Fold, and they did it. So like Joselyn said, Samsung listens. We wanted S Pen to the Fold because you have a big screen. And the S Pen on a Note has been something that I can't live without, which is why I always have a Note on me. Imagine that you're reading something, you want to just crop something, just highlight it, cut it out. You want to sketch something or write or caption something. And so some crazy features that S Pen has that you don't usually, people who don't use it don't know, but it's there. And once you get used to it, you can't live without it. So it's a great thing that they've introduced S Pen to the Fold line. And yeah, it makes for a good experience, especially for artists. A good big canvas now for you to draw, pinpoint. Exactly, that's actually what I was looking for, pinpoint precision. Because imagine having to align something with your finger, it's not always accurate. But when you have a pen where you have the pinpoint, you get that accuracy, and you can get editing a video, you want to get that specific time. Then you're now going back and forth, having to zoom in, zoom out. No, just use the pen and get it. So that for me is a unique selling point. I love it.
Bobby, between the fold and flip, which one are you buying?
Come on, bro. Hey, did you say buying?
So I usually come for this event and I always meet you. What I love about it is, Samsung is always championing innovation. They always do things and others follow suit. So I always come here to be blown away by what they'll do. So I loved everything I saw in there. I think what I'm going to get quicker is to be the earbuds. I love the earbuds. I think the innovation in there, the noise cancelling, is something that would fit seamless. You wouldn't even realize you have it. And I need that in my collection of devices. About the phones, the first one versus now, it's worlds apart. It is thinner, it is sleeker, it looks nicer. I like how thin it is now. I do get the challenge of trying to shrink a phone you can fold, but I think they're really pushing the envelope on that, and I want to give some shout out and kudos to Samsung for doing that. And I think I even asked the question in there about the smart switch. Some people are stuck in an ecosystem because they have two devices that are not talking to each other. But with the smart switch now, you can be able to just migrate to a new ecosystem and have all your devices speaking to each other. So that's another feature I thought was really awesome.
Thank you so much. At least we can now go swimming with our folds and flips.
Yes, I'm going to deep dive.
Watch like there. So right now, what Samsung is doing right now is we're inculcating everything into a whole ecosystem. So seamlessly, you can do more from your phone, and then you can also do equally the same thing on the watch as well. So like picking your calls, there are some times where maybe, let's assume you're washing and then you can't actually use your mobile device. You can actually pick it from your watch and then actually talk. And then as we saw in the video, they've introduced a whole new other technology onto the watch. We have the ECG, that is the electrocardiogram. What that does is it actually checks your heart's irregularities and advises you to see a medical head. So that's also another cool feature on it. And then we have tons of watch faces to match your lifestyle. So you can actually customize the watch to meet your lifestyle. Someone like myself, I'm an outgoing type, so I'd always like to match myself with what I wear.
So we heard a lot from our influencers, reps, everyone who was here at the Samsung Unpacked. The device are right behind me. I'm going to spend some time with it right after wrapping up. Remember, the name is Enels Kateno. Been watching E-Tech. Thank you so much.